Moms and dads, here is to 5 healthy recipes that you can pack for your kids' pack lunch from Monday to Friday, with a few that you can make it instantly in just 5 minutes of your time, and a few that you can pre-prep beforehand that your kids would love to have. Okay, so the first one being a healthy sandwich recipe loaded with fresh vegetables. I have finely chopped beans, small sized carrots, frozen peas and frozen corn in the steamer for 5 minutes time. It's a healthy, quick and quite a filling recipe. Choosing your favorite slices of bread, smear some spread or butter. After 5 minutes of time, the fresh vegetables are now steamed. I like to Indianize my sandwich with desi flavors and keeping it easy and flavorful in the morning rush hour. I use tomato pickle. Adding in a teaspoon of it has lots of taste and flavors. You can use gonguru pickle, lemon and lime pickle, which tastes really good as well. Just choose your kids' favorite flavor of pickle. I load the slices with the Indianized stuffing. I have always packed Indian food, Indian delicacies, Indian flavors in my kids' pack lunch. My kids just love it. Potatoes are every child's favorite and they're quite a filling too. I have 6 medium-sized potatoes that I have chopped and boiling them in pressure cooker for just 1 whistle. Potatoes are now boiled. I have peeled the skin and mashing the potatoes. I have taken a little portion on one side, using it for the next recipe. Now to the mashed potatoes, I am adding in salt, a teaspoon of parsley, a teaspoon of ajwain, which is also known as carom seeds, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste, fresh lime, and that's it. I combine it well. This is a super quick recipe asking very few ingredients. You can also pre-prep these potato nuggets beforehand over the weekend and keep it ready. I take a little portion and roll it in a cylindrical form and keep them ready. Now to make the breadcrumbs at home, I am using the sides of the bread loaf to get the crumbs. To this I add in salt and oregano, adding in flavor to the breadcrumbs to make it more tastier. In a bowl, I have 1 tablespoon of corn flour and water, making it a paste ready to dip in the potato nuggets. And then I coat them in breadcrumbs. They turn super tasty. It's difficult for kids to eat ajwain on its own. Adding ajwain to your kids' diet this way will help them to digest the food easily and is very good for treating the tummy bugs. I keep them all ready up to this point. Okay, now moving on to the next one, a very healthy homemade burger, vegetarian burger loaded with veggies. Every child would love to eat a burger, and if packed from home, we as parents, we know it is full of nutrition too with no preservatives added. I have roughly sliced 2 carrots, a handful of beans, 1 big sized beetroot. I transfer all of it together at once into the pressure cooker along with half a cup of peas and half a cup of corn. Sufficient amount of water to boil. And with all the vegetables now boiled, I mash the boiled vegetables and now to this I add in the saved, boiled and mashed potato. Salt to taste, a teaspoon of red chili powder, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, a teaspoon of amchur powder, and the remaining breadcrumbs. Say around a slice of breadcrumbs. And now I scoop out a generous handful amount of the portion to create a patty. In the mixie jar, I have cornflakes powdered to coat the patties. I coat them on both the sides, shaking off the excess. I haven't used egg white to coat but keeping it completely vegetarian. But if you wish, you can coat the patties in egg white as a strong binding, or you can add in an egg along with the other ingredients, which will hold all the ingredients well combined together, and an easy way to get proteins in your kids' diet. I drizzle in olive oil to set them in the oven. I prefer to make them over the weekend and keep them ready for the week. The potato nuggets took 20 minutes time in total. I flipped them over in 10 minutes time. And the veggie burger patty took around 30 minutes time in total, 15 minutes on both the sides. You can either refrigerate them or freeze them for longer time. And in the morning, I slightly warm them up along with the burger bun. A layer of peri-peri sauce, lettuce leaves, slice of tomatoes, veggie patty, a cheese slice, ketchup on the other side, a very healthy homemade burger that you can make for your kids' pack lunch. I had saved these potato nuggets in the fridge and now I'm warming them up. I have grated beetroot. To this, I add in salt and a few drops of fresh lime. In the bread roll, I keep the potato nuggets with ketchup on one side and fresh beetroot on the other side. Serving fresh salad. Kids will not even make a fuss about it and will eat it with a lot of joy. It's Thursday today and I'm making grilled cheese and tomato toastie. On a grilling pan, I'm using the spice oil and layer the tomato slices, flipping them over to get grilled on both the sides. This is a very easy and a very tasty recipe, especially in winters. I sprinkle in salt, pepper powder, chili flakes and parsley. I'm using the toasty slices for this, but it's entirely optional to what bread slice you want to use. I smear butter on the slices and layer the grilled tomato slices. A layer of cheese. I'm using grated mozzarella. Butter on the top slice and the bottom slice before grilling. I grill on the pan. This is a very quick, tasty cheese and tomato toastie that kids would love to eat given any time of the day. Okay, so here is another quick recipe that you can make for kids' pack lunch. I have sliced onions. In a pan, I add in coconut oil, sliced onions and saute them until they change color. Now, my older kid is 17 years old who loves eating this sandwich filling. I have tried my best to show different varieties that are suitable for every age group in this video. Okay, now to this, all I do is add in ginger pickle. It tastes incredibly good. Our Indian pickles have so much of flavor and taste that can actually be used as a great filling in our sandwiches. I'm using wholemeal bread, a layer of butter and the flavored pickled onions as a filling. You can eat this just as a sandwich or make a toastie. To be honest, most of the days I just make chapatis the previous night and pack with whatever sabzi or palya that I have at home and roll it. I find this very easy, and homemade chapatis are very healthy too, and it's a great filling for kids. Now, what I think, one should always be happy and find comfort in whatever makes them happy. If we as parents can actually show this in practice in our day-to-day life to our kids with our clothing, the language we speak, the food that we eat, we all should be proud of it whatever we are and whatever we eat. I really hope all moms and dads found this video helpful and useful. Thanks for watching.